present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us today on a visit to Bournemouth. Known throughout the world as the town that always sleeps. Bournemouth's founding father was Lewis Tregonwell, who fell in love with the region's untouched heathland and the wide variety of indigenous wildlife. And if visitors today are keen to experience Bournemouth's untouched heathland and wide variety of indigenous wildlife, tough. J.R.R. Tolkien regularly visited Bournemouth to write, always staying in room 205 at the Hotel Miramar, with its desk overlooking the sea. Tolkien's room has been left untouched, and every year thousands of Hobbit fans make the pilgrimage to see the original ring that the author left around the bathtub. Only 7 miles from Bournemouth is Poole Harbour, where tourists can take a ferry to the nearby nature haven that is Brownsea Island. Of course, if it weren't for Wessex Water, it'd still be known as Bluesea Island. The coastline just west of Bournemouth, called the Jurassic Coast, is one of the only places where you can stand face to face with 185 million years of history. If you fancy coming face to face with 185 million years of history without leaving Bournemouth, get a job at the Royal Bath Hotel serving Sunday lunch to the guests. The veteran DJ Tony Blackburn grew up in Bournemouth, though he's not been seen here for several years, not since Tony was sunbathing on the Jurassic Coast and got accidentally collected by a fossil hunter. Nearby Wimborne is the headquarters of the Farrow and Ball Paint Company. Founded by John Farrow and Richard Ball, Farrow got the idea for the company whilst on safari in Kenya, when he saw through the early morning mist an elephant breathe out, and immediately thought, I could flog that for 90 quid a tin. The town's football club is AFC Bournemouth. Formed in 1899 today, AFC Bournemouth regularly tops the Premier League. But then the season starts and the teams stop being listed in alphabetical order. Let's meet the teams. On my right, please welcome Marcus Brigstocke and Rachel Parris. And on my left, Miles Jupp and Tony Hawks. And taking her place at the desk next to me to enjoy an evening of scoring, please welcome the ever-delightful Samantha. Well, we begin this week with a round called Change a Letter, Ruin a Film. A mere reference to the United States in a movie title is seen as a guarantee of box office success. Sadly, the same can't be said of similar films featuring British place names. It's probably why no one's even heard of Mr. Smith Goes to Warrington, Debbie Does Dawlish, or Things to Do in Dudley When You're Dead. Teams, I'd like you please to change just one letter of a well-known film title in a manner likely to completely ruin it. Marcus, you could start this.
Romancing the Scone.
Rachel?
Petty Woman.
Miles?
Gary Poppins.
Tony?
To Russia with Gove.
Apocalypse, wow.
Priscilla Queef of the Desert.
Pilates of the Caribbean.
Soiling Point.
My best friend's welding.
Beauty and the Yeast.
Tourist Gimp.
Schindler's Lisp.
Minging in the rain.
Kelly's Herpes.
All that jizz.
Okay, well, it's now time for a round called Word for Word, and it's all about words. The Japanese have a word boketo, which describes the act of gazing vacantly into the distance without a thought in your head. Of course, in English, we don't have a word for that. Our nearest equivalent would be working at JD Sports. In this round, I'd like one team to take it in turn to exchange a series of words, while the opposing team should challenge if they detect a connection between any of these words. So I'd like you to start to exchange completely unconnected words, Marcus and Rachel. Miles and Tony, your job is to try to spot a connection. If I uphold the challenge, I'll ask you to take over, and so on. So off you go, please, Marcus and Rachel.
Linctus.
Stansted.
Mirth.
Carbonate.
Plough.
Shepherd.
Tony Hawks came in there with a connection that seems to be...
Surely any shepherd working on a farm hides his sheep under the plough when it rains.
I think, sorry, Jack, Tony's claim here is that a farmer mixing arable with livestock, and that's not the sort of farm that either Rachel or I were describing at all.
I can see I've been a fool.
Yeah. I think they chose their words very carefully, not to mix up the two different agricultural disciplines.
And there will be a lot of farmers who were listening up to that point who've now simply given up, as if Brexit wasn't hard enough for them, Tony. You've really trodden on the neck of the farming community. I hope Minette Batters is onto you.
I can only apologise.
Well, if only panellists would think a bit more carefully before buzzing in. Over to you, Marcus. No, because, you know, it was going quite well. It relies on getting a certain rhythm going, and then you come in unnecessarily and destroy that. But anyway, we'll try and continue.
This is seaside round here mostly, but nonetheless, there's a respect for the New Forest and the land that surrounds it.
That's very much what you were alluding to, and I appreciated it. I think everyone in Bournemouth did. It's just that Tony couldn't see that that's what Marcus and Rachel were trying to set up here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a bit of fun.
Look, I'm so sorry.
Well, there goes the atmosphere.
I've let you down, I've let the farmers down, I've let myself down. I don't know how I'm going to carry on.
I can't believe you've made yourself the victim here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all about Tony, isn't it? Anyway, back to Rachel and Marcus.
Are you okay to carry on?
Yeah, happy to.
Miles is...
Can I just apologise for Tony's behaviour?
Yes.
Accepted, Miles, and thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Rachel and Marcus. Sorry, I've got a tear coming up as well. Marcus and Rachel.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Tony.
Careful, Tony.
I once trod on some cheese next to a plough.
That seems fair,
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, no,
See?
you got us there, Tony. Bang to rights.
Yeah. It's perfectly simple when you concentrate. Tony and Miles.
Sellotape.
How dare you?
Marcus, what's your...
It's all supposed to be, a bit of fun, isn't it? Exchanging ideas. Brand name, straight away. Wallop.
Yeah.
What about the other makers of various sticky back tapes?
Yeah.
I've no doubt Miles would have come straight in with one, I would have thought.
Well, then that would have been a connection, wouldn't it?
Are you drunk?
Anyway, the objection has been upheld by Marcus, who rightly picked you up for using brand product. I don't know, have you got shares in it or something, have you, Tony?
Yeah. Just leave me alone, all of you.
Trick.
Trombone.
Bait.
Miles has come in with a
Yeah,
connection there.
you can actually, if you're trying to lure brass enthusiasts, I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'd be mad not to use trombone as a bait.
Yes.
Fair enough, it all makes sense when you put it that way. Thank you. Tony and Miles, over to you.
May I just say Scotch tape?
Well, for impartiality reasons, we can allow that. And the gong tells us that's gone on far too long. Well, the next round is all about the wonders of the human body. The American tech billionaire Brian Johnson has recently garnered media attention for his extravagant health regime as he plans to live forever. The 45-year-old software mogul takes 111 pills a day, undergoes half a dozen medical interventions each week, and goes to bed no later than 8:30 p.m. Who would have thought that a tech billionaire would have so much in common with a Bournemouth pensioner? Well, in this round, the teams will assume the role of doctors and patients suffering from an imaginary medical condition. And you can be our patients, Rachel and Marcus. The identity of your mystery medical condition is now being displayed to our theatre audience via the laser display screen. For listeners at home, here is the mystery voice.
Rachel and Marcus think they're library books. Rachel and Marcus think they're library books.
Rachel and Marcus, you must outline your symptoms to doctors Miles and Tony, and then they'll be awarded points based on how accurately they're able to diagnose your condition. Off you go.
Oh, hello, Doctor.
Thank you for seeing us.
That's all right, come on in.
Sorry I'm late. There's not a fine, is there?
Yeah, thank you for the appointment. I paged you, which I think is... I also just like to apologise for the state of my jacket. It is rather tattered and dusty.
I'm in a bit of a bind. It's a long story.
Yeah.
It's my spine. I think it might be damaged.
Yeah. And I'm not the same at all since I had my appendix taken out.
I can never really hold down relationships. Like, no one ever takes me out more than once. I don't want to end up permanently on the shelf.
I got stamped on.
I've been sectioned wrongly.
I mean, no one seems to want me, which is very hard to understand. I mean, look, I'm completely ripped.
But you have been horribly thumbed.
I have.
Oh, and I think I might be pregnant, doctors. It's actually my first. I've been told I'm 2 weeks overdue.
Well, we may be able to help you, because I know that Miles recently has been working a bit in a library, haven't you, Miles?
Yes,
Dr. Miles.
Dr. Miles. Yes, I have. Yes, I've been working in a library.
Yeah, well,
Yes?
And one of the things I've noticed is, and I don't know if it's sort of dust that rises in the books, but a lot of people have been getting this, is people that come to the library or to doctors believing that they are themselves library books. As librarians, we don't actually have time anymore for people that come in to want to take books out because everyone's just researching their family tree or getting new recycling bags, or we're having to give them methadone or whatever it is. So books have frankly taken a back seat.
Easy, Dr. Miles.
Now, if you want a book, go to Richard and Judy. God, don't worry about us.
Well, this next round is about the lost art of letter writing. It was announced recently that Egyptian archaeologists had unearthed letters containing the original blueprint for the world's first pyramid. Apparently, the unique pyramid shape of the tomb was the idea of the then ruler of Egypt, Pharaoh Rocher. Okay, the teams will now take it in turns to improvise some written correspondence, with two players providing one word each at a time. Tony and Miles, I'd like you to start by composing a letter of complaint to Bournemouth Christchurch and Poole Council. And then Rachel and Marcus, you'll come up with a reply, and so on. So off you go, please, Miles and Tony.
Dear
Bournemouth
Christchurch
and
Poole
Council.
I am writing
to
you
because
I
spent
40
weeks
of
my
life
up
your
lamppost.
It
Hurt
my
bottom
and
its
surroundings.
so
Your
council
are
shit.
they
Don't
seem
to
know
why
a
cat
shouldn't
pee
on
their
doorsteps.
yesterday.
My
Brother
stepped
in
some
cat
piss.
and
Now
he's
dead.
when
Will
you
idiots
do
something
about
cats
pee
in
this
weather
you
are
unbearable.
you
are
unbelievable.
You
are
under
the
wagon.
so
There.
Dear,
Sir,
we
pride
ourselves
on
on
our
cat
disposal
vehicles.
and
They
have
roamed
the
streets
of
Bournemouth
pool
and
the
Christchurch,
area
removing
all
of
the
cats
which
we
hate
so
much.
now.
Lampposts.
If
You
choose
to
spend
your
life
in
a
lamppost
that
is
your
choice.
we
Cannot
legislate
for
dicks.
farewell.
To
You
and
farewell
to
the
cats.
Well, it's now time for a round that's all about the world of television, which seems to announce a new programme commissioned daily. Capitalising on the success of their 1950s drama featuring the trials and tribulations of expectant mothers in the East End, the BBC have announced a contemporary medical drama featuring the trials and tribulations of a group of ordinary patients begging but not being allowed to see their GP. They've titled it Call the Receptionist. Now, the people whose job it is to come up with ideas for radio and TV shows can be remarkably lazy with their programme titles. So I'll ask the teams to share examples of programmes where the content has been contrived to suit what someone thought would make a clever title. So, Miles, you can start this.
Streaming now, George Simonon's Parisian detective is unaware of just how much he's had to drink and begins to sing wistfully. That's Maigret's I've Had a Few, but then again, too few to mention. Now on ITVX.
Marcus.
Next on BBC One, a dramatisation of the biblical figure Noah and his failed attempt to make a bicycle, followed by his first unsuccessful attempt to build a giant boat. That's His Ark's Worse Than His Bike. Tomorrow at 10.
Rachel.
Also on BBC One tonight, we'll be revealing the shocking results of a 4-year investigation into exactly what goes into Japanese noodle soup. That's Pano Ramen on BBC One.
Tony.
At 10 o'clock here on Channel 4, a team of celebrity judges have to choose between gardener Monty Don, film producer Carlo Ponti, or model Katie Price. That's Monty, Carlo, or bust at 10.
On BBC Two tonight, a hard-hitting documentary following the sufferers of coastal chest infections. That's the Great British Bay Cough. On BBC Two.
Coming up on BBC One, Snoop Dogg presents a new reality house clearance show in which members of the public start clearing out their lofts before giving up and ordering pizza. That's hash in the attic.
Next on 4, Phil and Kirsty visit lots of white people whose calling in life is to find the perfect place to go on holiday. That's location, vocation, Caucasian vacation.
Over on BritBox, a rerun of the classic detective series where crimes are solved by a group of jellyfish, all bearing an uncanny resemblance to Patricia Routledge. That's Hetty Wainthropp invertebrates. Over on BritBox.
Later on Film 4, classic British comedy as Hugh Grant returns from a shower of rain, removes his cagoule, waterproof trousers and galoshes, before his agent calls with news of a part as a chain smoker in a French film. That's 4 Wet Things and a Fumerole. Later on 4.
Well, the next game is a musical one entitled Song Stoppers. Panellists from each team will take it in turn to sing the opening line to a series of well-known songs, and it's the job of their teammate to answer each opening line in a manner likely to end the song altogether. At the piano, we have Colin Sell. Yes. Fans of Colin may be interested to learn that he spent every evening last week with one half of Supergrass. Soup. Well, you can go first, Marcus and Rachel. Can we have your medley of first lines now, please?
It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear.
Pyjamas, presumably. Girl, you'll be a woman soon.
I'm 37 and I'm head of HR.
Right.
We've only just begun.
Yeah, sorry, I was nervous.
Love on the rocks. Ain't no surprise.
Surprise me, I've got a pebble in my cleft.
Once I had a love and it was a gas.
I heated the love and it was a liquid. Name the element.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
Yeah, you've never put a double duvet cover on before, have you? I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all.
Have you tried ketamine? There's a stranger in my bed. There's a pounding in my head. Glitter all over the room. Pink flamingos in the pool.
Dear Fave in the Big Brother house.
Okay, your turn now. Miles and Tony, can we have your first line medley?
People try to put us down.
Well, that's because you're sick animals and we're all vets. Don't take coffee, I take tea, my dear. like my toast done on one side.
This is a travelogue. You take what you're given. I am he as you are me, and we are all together.
Look, the best I can do is one family ticket and 2 singles.
Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have.
You didn't pay much attention to my grammar class either.
Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load.
Have you tried prune juice?
Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those eyes?
From a medical waste bin.
Open Gangnam Style. Open Gangnam Style. Nadir and Tasser and Ganyan Yigan Yodja. Kopi and Yagosi Loki Loki or Nick Judja. Bami Union Simeli go look here and Salmon Yodja, Kieran Ban, Jan, Kieran Yodja.
Well, that's not what I've got here. Shall we try another? Maybe mother's maiden name? Dirty old river, must you keep rolling?
Well, you tell me, you work for Southern Water.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the herring gull of history dive bombs the chip shop of change before plunging beak first into the deep fat fryer of fate, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the team, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Bournemouth, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Marcus Brigstocke, Rachel Parris, Miles Jupp and Tony Hawks were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. We come to you once more from the beautiful seaside town of Bournemouth. If not the beating heart of Dorset, then certainly its pacemaker. Bournemouth hosts the annual Wheels Festival, an event that showcases an impressive display of classic cars and motorcycles. Not to be outdone, the simple folk of West Boscombe host their own Wheel Festival, where they celebrate its recent discovery. The waterfront complex, constructed on the seafront in 1998, was despised by residents and visitors alike because it completely blocked views of the bay and the Isle of Purbeck. In 2005, it was voted the most hated building in England. After a local petition, to the delight of residents, it was taken down and rebuilt on the Isle of Wight, where it's been widely welcomed, as it completely blocks the view of Portsmouth. Mary Shelley, the author of Frankenstein, died in the town and is buried in St. Peter's Church. The Wetherspoons opposite the church is even called the Mary Shelley in her honour. And the tribute to Frankenstein's monster doesn't end there. Just take a look at the... Can I get the punchlines out, please? Just take a look at the clientele at closing time. Bournemouth's West Cliff Railway is in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's shortest funicular railway. The journey takes 90 seconds, or 3 hours on the replacement funicular bus service. About 3 miles from Bournemouth, you'll find the Old Harry Rocks. These 3 chalk formations stand majestically in the sea and mark the end of the Jurassic coast. Alternatively, stand on Bournemouth Beach and see Old Gary's Rocks, the natural consequence of an 80-year-old man wearing Speedos. The Bournemouth Eye was a helium-filled balloon attached to a steel cable in the town's lower gardens. However, when damage to the balloon in 2016 caused helium to escape, a decision was made to close it for good. Following a rigorous investigation of the source of the leak, the council health and safety inspector surprised no one when he announced,
"This attraction must close forever."
But the Bournemouth Eye isn't the only airbag destined for the scrap heap. Let's meet the teams. On my right, please welcome Marcus Brigstocke and Rachel Parris. And on my left, Miles Jupp and Tony Hawks. And taking his place on the scoring desk next to me, please welcome our resident tree trunk in trunks, the immaculate Sven. We start this week with some new additions to the Uxbridge English Dictionary. A good English dictionary is essential for learning the subtle difference between words. For example, many people mix up the Maasai and Ashanti tribes of Central Africa. Well, the Maasai are an ethnic group from eastern Kenya, known for their distinctive customs and bright red dress, whereas Ashanti is what Cornish fishermen sing. But the meanings of words are constantly changing, teams. So your suggestions, please, for any new definitions you may have spotted recently. Marcus, you can start.
Elite, a Geordie lamp.
Rachel.
Chandelier, looking lasciviously at a beer and lemonade.
Miles.
Equinox, how you know when there's a horse at the door.
Tony.
Out of kilter. Servant who assists a Scotsman in the bedroom.
Brandish, a cereal bowl.
Wow. Funding, campanology for pleasure.
Baptist, like a dentist but for bread rolls.
Falsetto, a cornetto made with soya milk.
Ringbinder, Imodium.
Document, the physician you were referring to.
Sycophant, I still like Deck though.
Intern, where they put the ashes at a Yorkshire crematorium.
Hind quarters, where King Charles keeps his dogs.
Quisling, a child that won't stop asking bloody questions.
Hygienist, someone whose denim trousers come right up to the nipples.
Struggling. A baby strug.
Legroom, a Frenchman on his wedding day.
Pubic, for shaving in church.
Centipede, someone's been eating asparagus.
Kinship. Very annoying ship.
Okay, the teams are going to play a round of charades. This game is all about miming, the theatrical technique of suggesting action, character, or emotions without words. In Paris, French mimes took to the streets as part of their long-running dispute over pay and conditions. Originally peaceful, fighting broke out, and the capital's riot police were forced to disperse the protesting mime artists with wing cannons. In our version of the game entitled Sound Charades, team members are permitted the use of their voices. Miles and Tony, you're going to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. For listeners at home, here is the mystery voice.
Barbie. Barbie.
And you'll be guessing this one, Marcus and Rachel. Off you go, please, Miles and Tony.
OK, this is a film, and it's one word, and it goes like this.
All right, Bruce.
Yeah. I'm all right, my old sport, yeah.
I'm glad you could make it
Oh, God, I wouldn't miss this. A social event themed around the outdoor grill-based cooking operation with which our country is synonymous. I'd be over here shouting fair dinkum before you could waltz Matilda round the billabong.
You are a bloody good bloke, Bruce, and not in any way a stereotype.
Nah. That's the last thing I am. Just one thing, mate. Is it just us, or are there going to be any Sheilas?
Oh, well, you know what Sheilas are like. I mean, mine came in a box.
Geez, I put that on the fire, mate.
Oh, hell, Bruce, you flaming galah.
Yeah, I wonder what that smell of plastic was. And that's it.
Wonderful accent work.
Yeah.
It's obviously set in Holland.
For a while, I thought it was the overlong film Australia, but
No,
I
but
think...
it's more recent than that. It was released this year, and it was Oppenheimer.
We think it was Barbie.
Okay. Your turn, Marcus and Rachel, and your title is now being exhibited on the laser display board. And here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
E.T. E.T.
Well, this is a film, and it's two words that you're looking for.
Hey, is that a fresh pot, our mum?
That it is. That it is, but you can keep your hands off it, Jebediah.
Oh, go on, just half a cup.
No, lad, it's for your father when he gets home from pit.
He won't miss half a cup.
I told thee no. When he gets home and sees a full pot of the finest Yorkshire brew sitting on the table, you know what he'll say.
Aye, I do, our mum.
Here he is now. Come in, love, sit you down and look what I got waiting for you on table. What do you say to that?
Film, 2 words.
Film, 2 words.
Is it Taken 2?
I have a special set of skills.
I mean, it's...
I will find thee and I will kill thee.
I mean, Yorkshire set. Yeah. There's mention of mining, mention of tea. Is it T2? Table, cup. What would you say when you came in? You come through the door. You've just done a good old shift, Tony. We don't really know what that's like, but let's imagine. And you come in, and there's a cup of fine Yorkshire tea on the table. You'd say.
Tea on table.
E-A.
Oppenheimer. What? 80 round the world in 80 days. No.
A-B.
Not A.
Oh,
E.
E.T. E.T.
It's like only Connect for idiots, isn't it? Well, it's time now to play a game of Monopoly, the game where you compete to acquire property in London. How unlike reality, where it's all already been bought by the Qataris or that tit off Dragon's Den. There are lots of different versions of Monopoly on the market, including a Bournemouth edition, where you compete to buy care homes. Well, today the teams will be playing the Monopoly for Millennials edition, created to replicate the experience of the young homeowner of today. I'll be acting as the bank of mum and dad, and if you'd like to choose your pieces, Tony?
I'll be the sports car. Then I can zoom around London at 11 miles an hour.
Sorry, this is the Millennials edition, Tony. No millennial will ever be able to afford a sports car. We've got millennial-friendly pieces here, a smartphone, a gym membership, a 0 hours contract.
Well, I'll take the smartphone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the Ugg boot.
I'll take the little box of antidepressants.
And I'll take the boat.
It's actually a barge, Marcus.
Oh.
Yes, the Bibby Stockholm.
Oh, right.
So, Tony, if you'd like to go first.
Certainly. Here we go. Oh, 6 and a 2. Let's just go. Okay. Oh, Euston Station.
Sorry, that should actually read Old Oak Common. You now miss a go until 2040. Marcus, your go.
Oh, double twos. Community chest.
Take a card.
Okay. It says, making reference to chests is just another example of the objectification of women. To pay Rachel £10 and go to jail.
Yeah, fair enough.
Great.
Rachel, your go.
Oh. 2 4s. Oh, the Angel Islington. I'll buy that, please.
Certainly, that's £900,000.
Right. Well, that's going to leave me completely bankrupt, so...
Probably shouldn't have spent so much on avocado on toast, should you? I'll tell you what, I'll let you have another go.
Oh, thanks. OK. Oh, Waterworks. I'll buy that.
Sorry, it's already been sold off to the French. And, in order to cover the fines they've been charged for dumping sewage on beaches, you'll have to pay a slightly increased water bill of, let me see, £900,000.
I can't pay that.
All right, well, maybe you want to have another go. We've always got to make it easier for the young people, haven't we? What now?
Chance.
Oh, OK, take a card.
New pension scheme. Pay every player older than you £900,000.
Well, there you go.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Come on, Rachel, pay up. I mean, some of us have worked our whole lives, okay? It's the problem with your generation. You want something for nothing.
Miles, if you'd like to throw the dice.
7. Oh, Mayfair.
You can buy that for £3.2 billion.
I think my family already own. I mean, I haven't checked. I think so, though.
Well, that's good enough.
Oh, thank you. It's good of you. Good of you.
That's all yours then. Social mobility in action.
Excellent. Could you just pass the... thank you so much. Will there be any inheritance tax to pay?
Not for long. Thank you.
Good-o.
Well, that was a lot more fun than I thought. Well, our next round is called In Their Own Words, and it reflects the life and habits of well-known personalities. These days, thanks to the proliferation of social media, well-known personalities are under constant scrutiny. Some thrive, and some, like Rishi Sunak's trousers, come up short. If you're listening, Prime Minister, I apologise to you and your tailor. Back to school at George Asda. Okay, teams, I'm going to read to you from a selection of genuine magazine and newspaper cuttings concerning a famous person. However, certain keywords or phrases have been removed, and your task is to suggest what the original wording might have been. And I have here the words of the Dalai Lama. So the Dalai Lama says, "I wake every day at 3:30 a.m. and immediately recite an inspirational stanza in praise of the Buddha, which reads..."
Go back to bed, it's too early.
In fact, it reads, "Enthused by great compassion, you taught the immaculate teaching. To dispel all perverted views, to you, the Buddha, I bow." I then recite the last word as many times as possible using just one...
Cornetto.
using one breath. After that, I do formal meditation, predominantly analytical meditation, to increase my...
chances of scoring big time with the chicks.
my understanding of the Buddha's teachings. If there's time, I practice tantric yoga, which involves...
all the usual bollocks.
It involves imagining transforming death. And then I'm on the treadmill, jogging for 40 minutes. If you hold the rail firmly, you can...
scratch your arse with the other hand.
recite a prayer and meditate too. People ask if I've ever worn trousers. The answer is only when it's...
conker season.
It's only when it's very, very cold. Breakfast is at 5:30 a.m. A porridge called tsampa. It's made from...
a sachet with a picture of a hunk in a kilt on it.
It's made from roasted barley. And then I go to the bathroom or toilet, where it's often...
more in hope than in expectation.
Puzzlingly, it says here, where it's often heavy work. If there is no office work, then I study Buddhist texts. There's a Tibetan saying, if you read a book 9 times...
you weren't paying attention for the first 8.
It says, you will have 9 understandings. My garden is very special to me. Friends bring me beautiful orchids, but most of them die. It's sad, but...
at least I still have the orchids.
But my garden is like a cemetery for orchids. As a Buddhist monk, I don't eat dinner, just some bread or maybe...
a simple roast with all the trimmings.
biscuits. Finally, around 8:30 p.m., I go to...
absolute pieces.
I go to sleep, yes. Well, let's try another round of that. We have here the words from various publications of Donald Trump. He starts with this. I get up at 5 a.m. every day. From the moment I'm awake, I'm thinking about...
what jail is like.
thinking about my business. I take a shower, shave, and wash my hair. I don't use a blow dryer. Instead, I let my hair...
run around the bathroom till it's dry.
slowly dry while I read the newspapers. Once it's dry, I...
feed it and settle it on my head.
I comb it. I don't visit a barber. Instead...
I look like a big orange...
Each morning I splash on a little cologne. It's my own brand and it's called...
huge smell.
It's called Success. I've got 5 kids. 4 of them are...
going to jail with me.
My youngest son, Baron, is an active kid. And once he's out of bed, he lets me know...
he wishes he was adopted.
He's around. Most people are surprised by the way I work. I play it very loose. I don't carry a...
smidgen of remorse.
a briefcase. when I was a kid, I wasn't interested in business. Dad made his money from real estate, but I wanted to be a baseball player or a
Corgi-registered plumber.
or a filmmaker. Entrepreneurs have to know how to kick ass too. Don't get me wrong, I'm a good guy. But if you're an idiot...
You can be the President of the United States.
But if you're an idiot, I'm not nice. We've got a company worth $8 billion, and we employ...
Extremely creative accountants.
thousands of people. Melania really understands me. She gives me tremendous...
Alibis.
tremendous space. I've been with other people who would say, why aren't you talking to me? Why aren't we walking down the street together? Why...
Are you talking to that woman? Why is your hair like that? Why are you hiding those boxes of classified state secrets in the toilet?
Why aren't we doing this together, she'd say. But Melania will just...
Up her dosage.
Well, just leave me. I'm not a fan of Viagra. I think Viagra is wonderful if you need it. I've just never needed it. Frankly, I wouldn't mind if there were an anti-Viagra, something with the opposite effect. I'm not bragging, I'm just...
Happy being soft.
I'm just lucky, I don't need it. That's what he says. I've always said, if you need Viagra...
You need to think about it long and hard.
I've always said if you need Viagra, you're probably with the wrong girl. If there's no business stuff to deal with, I'm in bed by 11 p.m. or 12. I know I can be forthright. I say what's on my mind, and sometimes I lie there and think, Donald...
Where's your trousers?
Why on earth did you say that, is what I think. Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. It's just time to fit in a quick round of taxi or bedroom. Britain's most famous taxi driver is Fred Housego, the London cabbie who won Mastermind in 1980. After a shaky start on his specialist subject, Fred scored maximum points in the general knowledge round after turning the black chair round and answering the questions over his left shoulder. In the round taxi or bedroom teams, I'd like you to come up with examples of things likely to be overheard in both a taxi and the bedroom. Tony, you can start.
So, how many people have you picked up today?
Marcus.
And there's a little tip for you.
Rachel.
You can't go down there anymore, annoyingly.
Miles.
Seriously, can you be as quick as you can? I've got a train to catch.
Have you ever had anyone famous in here?
I had that Christopher Biggins in the back before you.
You're not going south? I'll wait for someone who does.
Oh, anywhere around here's fine.
How much to Oldham?
Look, since I'm going to be in here for a while, do you mind if I slip my shoes off?
Yes, I do have a preferred route.
Oh, thank God you stopped or I'd be soaking.
Do you want to go up the bypass?
The app says you've already come.
Can you fit 4 of us in?
That's all right, just pull off here.
Oh, thank you for stopping.
If you don't mind, I'll pay you after I've unloaded.
I don't know who was in here before me, but someone's left a terrible mess in the back.
see you provide tissues. That's a nice touch.
Why do you always come 10 minutes after the time we arranged?
I can't allow a dog in here.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the truculent teenager of time in the noise-cancelling AirPods of eternity fails to answer the increasingly pissed-off parents of posterity, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the teams, Sven, myself, and our audience here in Bournemouth, it's goodbye.
Marcus Brigstocke, Rachel Parris, Miles Jupp and Tony Hawks were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello, and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us today on a visit to Leicester, the city famed throughout the world as the stepbrother Derby doesn't talk about. After he was killed at the Battle of Bosworth in 1485, Richard III was buried in Leicester. In 2015, the remains of King Richard III were reinterred in a ceremony at Leicester Cathedral, conducted by the Archbishop of Canterbury. Despite Richard's villainous reputation, the service was widely agreed to be incredibly moving, and the Archbishop spoke for many when he said that the event had brought quite a lump to his back. Walker's Crisps was founded in 1948 by Henry Walker. The Leicester factory makes 11 million bags of crisps every day. And if you've eaten a packet of Walker's recently, you won't be surprised to learn that to produce 11 million bags of crisps, the factory requires up to 8 potatoes. The brother of legendary music producer Phil Spector lives and works in Leicester. According to LinkedIn, Crispin Spector is currently head of quality control at Walker's. For a long time, the good people of Leicestershire have eagerly championed and consumed their own local produce, from Walker's Crisps to Melton Mowbray pork pies and Stilton cheese. And coincidentally, the county's oldest man last week celebrated his 53rd birthday. Let's meet the teams. On my right, please welcome Pippa Evans and Tony Hawks. And on my left, Andy Hamilton and the Reverend Richard Coles. And taking his place on the scoring desk next to me, please welcome our resident tree trunk in trunks, the immaculate Sven. Well, we begin this week with a round called Add a Word, Ruin a Song. A good song title can mean the difference between a platinum disc hit and a bargain bin disaster. And with this in mind, teams, I'd like you please to suggest songs likely to be ruined with the addition of a single extra word to their title. Andy, you can start.
Tell Laura I love her sister.
Pippa.
The long and winding roadworks.
Richard.
We're only making plans for Nigel Farage.
Tony.
Beethoven's 5th best symphony.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir, Mavis?
3 times a ladyboy.
Hello, blow up Dolly.
Take 5 Imodium.
Don't leave me this way up.
I left my heart pills in San Francisco.
Don't stand so bloody close to me.
Hi-ho, silver panty lining.
It's raining removal men.
I'm dreaming of a white nationalist Christmas.
It's time for a musical round now, as I ask the teams to sing one song to the tune of another. At the piano, we have Colin Sell. Colin was telling us that a Gloucester dairy farmer has just started piping Colin's own recording of Chopin's Piano Concerto No. 1 into his milking shed. It's still early days, but already the farmer says he's seen his yield of sour cream increase by 800%. Richard Coles, you're to start, please, and I'd like you to sing the words of I Predict a Riot by the Kaiser Chiefs to the tune of Climb Every Mountain from The Sound of Music.
Watching the people get leery, it's not very pretty, I tell thee. Walking through town is quite scary, it's not very sensible either. A friend of a friend, he got beaten, he looked the wrong way at a policeman. Would never have happened to Smeaton, an old Leodensian. La 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 la. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. I tried to get to my taxi. The man in a tracksuit attacks me. He said that he saw it before me, and he wants to get things a bit gory.
Your turn, Pippa Evans. I'd like you to sing the words of There's No One Quite Like Grandma to the tune of the Phil Collins song Against All Odds. Take a look at me now.
There is no one quite like Grandma, and I know you will agree that she always is a friend to you, and she's a friend to me. There's no one quite like Grandma, she's there in times of need. Before it's bedtime on her knee, to us a book she'll read. Grandma, we love you, Grandma, we do. Though you may be far away, we think of you. And one day when we are older, we will look back and say, there is no one quite like Grandma. She has helped us on our way. Grandma, we love you. Grandma, we do. Grandma, we love you. Grandma, we do. There is no one quite like Grandma.
I'm welling up. I think that worked, didn't it? It was slightly better than the original. anthem of self-pity that Phil Collins came up with. And finally, Tony Hawks, I want you to sing the words of One Man Went to Mow to the tune of Don't Leave Me This Way by Richard's old band, the Communards, featuring Jimmy Somerville on vocals. This next round is called Word for Word, and it's all about words. Norwegians have a word, bjørnetjeneste, which describes the action of trying so hard to be helpful that you end up making the situation a whole lot worse. Of course, in English, we don't have a word for that. Our nearest equivalent would be eat out to help out. Well, in this round, each team takes it in turn to exchange a series of words, while the opposing team should challenge if they detect a connection between any of these words. So I'd like you to start exchanging completely unconnected words, Richard and Andy. Tony and Pippa, your job is to try to spot a connection. If I uphold the challenge, I'll ask you to take over, and so on. So off you go, please, Richard and Andy.
Corduroy.
Brimstone.
Pancake.
Tulip.
Chamberlain.
Clink.
That was Pippa. Chamberlain.
And Clink. Chamberlain would have put some people in prison, and that's what Clink means.
Why would he have put people in prison?
Because didn't he have that power? As a Prime Minister, can't you put prison? I'm sure you can do that. Can you?
Yeah.
War crimes.
Do you want to defend your position?
No, not really.
Yeah, that's rubbish.
Okay. Well, that was easy then. So over to Pippa and Tony.
Great. Dribble.
Thresh.
Richard, dribble, thresh.
I thought you said thrush. Sorry.
Also on the dribble thresh, you're forgetting the famous agricultural occupational illness that a lot of threshers in the 19th century had of dribble thresh, which was, not a laughing matter for them. It was rampant throughout the farming community, and I think it's a little bit insensitive to have brought it up.
What were the symptoms, Andy?
Of dribble thresh? Well, it was awful, Jack. Yeah. They would be, they're threshing, and because of all the kind of the spores and stuff off the wheat in the air, they would start to dribble uncontrollably, and before long, their shirts, all their clothes were soaked in dribble, and they had to explain to the farmer, I've got to go and change my clothes because they're covered in dribble, and the farmer said, no, I'm not paying you 1 groat a day for you to bunk off, and it was awful.
Incredible.
All right, okay.
Such a terrible thing that nobody bothered to report on.
No, they did, because I knew about it, Tony. Yes, because I spent some time in history studying the agricultural plight of workers in the 19th century, anyway.
Too soon, Tony.
Yeah?
All right.
Fresh.
Look, it was a bit insensitive of me, and, you know, I made a bit of a mistake.
All right, well,
so let's let it go,
I think I mean, Andy sounds like he knows what he's talking about, so we'll give him dribble fresh, and so it's over to Andy and Richard.
Tulip.
Ox.
Tony.
Repetition.
Yeah.
Well spotted. Repetition of tulip.
Yeah.
But
on.
we are in the wrong game.
I'm going to do hesitation now as well.
No.
Just to wind you up.
Over to Pippa and Tony.
Macho.
Copious.
Elementary.
Andy, copious elementary.
Yeah, it's a school, Copious Elementary. named after a local benefactor in the Loughborough area. You know, it's had some famous alumni.
Have they? Who have they had there?
Sir Marvin Pecklethwaite, who came up with a cure for dribble thresh.
Pippa and Tony, you certainly walked into that one, didn't you? Back to Andy and Richard. Oh, and that gong reminds me that I just pressed the button to make it go. It also means that's the end of that round. Thank you, players. Well, this next round is called Specialist Greeting Cards. I vividly remember the heady days of my youth, hurriedly opening all those birthday cards and watching the crisp notes fall out onto the table in front of me. What great times we had working at the sorting office. However, teams, there's definitely a gap in the UK greetings card market, so I'd like you please to suggest niche greeting cards for a specific occasion not currently catered for by the greetings cards manufacturers, so together with the rhymes or messages inside. Richard, you can start this.
On hearing you've been tasered. Sorry you've been tasered and were plugged into a pylon. In future, stay within the law and don't wear pants of nylon.
Pippa.
On getting a GP appointment. Well done, you lucky thing. You're seeing your GP. On Wednesday, the 3rd of May, at 2 o'clock, I see. Let's hope your doctor's still alive in 2043.
Tony.
Congratulations on your eye test. You said your sight was blurry when it was actually quite pucker, and your drive to Barnard Castle proves that you're relying... For one second...
Andy.
On being appointed Chelsea manager. Congrats, I saw it on the news. The Blues announced you're hired. The chairman sang your praises and... Oh, wait, you've just been fired.
With sympathy on your first STD. We thought you were a butterfly emerging from your chrysalis, but you were not... But you have yet to take the wing because you've contracted syphilis.
On reaching menopause. It can be a tricky stage of life. Hot flushes can take some beating. Though how nice in a cost of living crisis to have your own central heating.
Congratulations to a water company on delivering increased dividends to its shareholders for 10 years in a row. Well done, Severn Trent Water, the company that delivers. If only it was cheaper bills, not shit into our rivers.
Commiserations on being scammed. So sorry to hear how you were duped. The hurt must make you wince. You were only being helpful to that nice Nigerian prince. Well, don't worry, I am here for you. True friendship never pales. I only need your love and trust and all your bank details.
Congratulations on becoming Prime Minister. Now it's time for someone else to be in charge of all of us. And even though you're not that good, you can't be worse than Truss.
On passing your British citizenship test. Well done, you're one of us and won't be processed through departures. I told you it was wise to learn the theme tune from The Archers.
This next round is about the lost art of letter writing. The world of publishing has long struggled to connect with younger readers. Even adapting classic novels to appeal to millennials has rarely reaped the hoped-for rewards. One only has to think of the John le Carré classic Tinder Tailor Soldier Spy, John Steinbeck's The Vapes of Wrath, or the Herman Melville classic Moby Dick Pick. Okay, teams, you will now take it in turns, please, to improvise some written correspondence with two players providing one word each at a time. So, Tony and Pippa, I'd like you to start by composing a letter of complaint from an aggrieved listener to Radio 4, and then Richard and Andy will come up with the reply, and so on. So off you go, please, Tony and Pippa.
Dear
Radio
4.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Do
you
insist
on
sacking
my
favourite
Reverend
Richard
Coles?
He
is
so
delicious.
He
speaks
French.
Every
morning
I
wish
I
had
woken
up
with
him.
Richard,
If
you're
listening,
I
love
you
more
than
crisps.
if
You
decide
to
bring
back
Richard
to
Radio
4
I
would
personally
come
to
your
recording
studio
and
lay
upon
your
lap
singing
onward
Christian
soldiers.
So,
Kids,
let's
get
more
Richard.
Coles.
Yeah.
More
Richard.
Coles.
More
Richard.
Coles.
More
Richard.
Yours,
Sincerely,
Mrs.
Trellis.
We're Radio 4, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Dear
Ms.
or
Mr.
you
cannot
be
serious.
Reverend
Richard
Coles
is
banished
because
of
a
incident
which
I
am
not
able
to
discuss.
Sorry, we stumbled onto something here. Discuss publicly
For
reasons
that
I
am
unable
and
unwilling
to
divulge
legal
requirements
oblige
me
to
tell
nothing
concerning
the
incident
which
happened
one
Tuesday
behind
the
studio
Manager.
HR.
Artley.
Who
Incidentally.
had
Witnessed.
said
Incident.
refused
To
ever
venture
into
the
building
ever
again.
he
Has
received
several
death
threats
from
the
people
who
are
Reverend
mad,
and
extreme,
weirdos
like
yourselves.
yours
Sincerely,
and
honestly,
Director General
of
the
BBC.
Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. Yes, there is just time to fit in a quick round of Vicar's Songbook. Yes, Samantha is actually a member of the General Synod and recently caught the eye of the local archdeacon, who popped in unexpectedly one evening to inquire whether she'd consider ordination. After thinking about it long and hard, she decided to stick with her usual lay position and thanked him for coming. I thought we told Mary Berry she couldn't send any more material. So, teams, your suggestions, please, of songs to suit an audience of vicars. Reverend Richard Coles.
I don't like Sundays.
As said with feeling. Pippa.
Hey, you, get off of my shroud.
Andy.
Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be.
Tony.
I won't let the nun go down on me.
Three coins in the collection.
I'm going to sit right down and write myself a letter to the Corinthians.
To altar boys I've loved before.
I just called to say, are you free to read the first lesson on Sunday?
What's new pussy catechism?
I'm a choir starter, twisted choir starter.
Like a verger, touched for the very first time.
I see you, baby, taking that mass.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the tenacious tooth fairy of time searches unsuccessfully under the plumped pillow of posterity before resorting to the local anaesthetic of eternity, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the teams, Sven, myself, and our audience here in Leicester, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Tony Hawks, Pippa Evans, Andy Hamilton and the Reverend Richard Coles were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello! welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us today on a visit to historic Leicester, which each year sees armies of international tourists come to visit its famous square in London. Leicester is the birthplace of the father of the package holiday, Thomas Cook. The first ever package holiday makers travelled from Leicester to Loughborough in 1841. And if you're curious to know what it would have been like to visit 19th century Loughborough, visit Loughborough. Loughborough University is based in Leicestershire. The university is a world leader in sports studies, and its PE graduates are highly sought after by UK schools. Every year, alumni gather for a prestigious black-tie dinner. Last year, Lord Coe arrived to deliver a speech, PE, a foundation for life, but admitted that he'd forgotten his tuxedo and was made to do it in his vest and pants. And visitors may be surprised to discover that Leicester is home to the National Space Centre, a museum that celebrates all things connected with space exploration. Although perhaps more surprising is that the centre is twinned with the National Pork Pie Museum at Cape Canaveral. Leicester City's famous King Power Stadium has become increasingly visitor-friendly these days, offering fans regular tours of the ground. Supporters can now walk out onto the hallowed turf of the King Power, visit the owner's box, and even gain access to the Leicester City dressing room, where they're presented with a team strip, pair of boots, and a game. Let's meet the teams. On my right, please welcome Pippa Evans and Tony Hawks. And on my left, Andy Hamilton and the Reverend Richard Coles. And taking her place at the desk next to me to enjoy an evening of scoring, please welcome the ever-delightful Samantha. Well, we'll start this week with some new additions to the Uxbridge English Dictionary. A good dictionary is essential for learning the correct use of similar terms. For example, many people don't know the subtle difference between the words lopsidedness and asymmetry. Well, lopsidedness refers to the condition of being disproportionately heavy on one side, whereas asymmetry is where Scotsmen are buried. But the meanings of words are constantly changing, teams, so your suggestions, please, of any new definitions you may have spotted recently. Pippa, you can start.
Consensual. Someone who gives the impression of being sexy, but isn't.
Tony.
Grind. What they stand on in Northern Ireland.
Richard.
Minster. Camp clergyman.
Andy.
Bollocking. Prince Harry's unflattering nickname for his dad.
Doggerel. Nighttime visitor to car park in North Wales.
Varlet. A comparatively short VAR review, i.e. under 8 minutes.
Argon, when a pirate's lost his voice.
Ineffable. Out of one's league.
Evensong. 2468 motorway.
Tapioca. A disappointingly average kind of dancing.
Curled. Freezing in Newcastle.
Elongate. The Tesla recall scandal.
Shrug. Quiet carpet.
Laboratory. Speeches by gun dogs.
Net zero. Crap day of fishing.
Drover, a retired driver.
Unkempt, an unsatisfactory Spandau Ballet reunion.
Modular, a vampire on a scooter.
Saxophones, proceeds of robbery from Apple Store.
Unspectacular, a vampire who can't find his glasses.
Cough. Go away.
ULEZ, insult shouted at Miriam Margolyes.
Okay, the teams are going to sing along to some well-known songs in the round called Pick-Up Song. The inspiration for songs comes from many things. For example, it was the sight of an April sunrise after a long, cold English winter which inspired George Harrison to write Here Comes the Sun. It was witnessing the birth of his daughter that prompted Stevie Wonder to compose Isn't She Lovely? And it was a particularly severe case of non-specific urethritis that inspired the Kings of Leon's song Your Sex is on Fire. So in this round, Samantha will spin the discs and each of you teams will sing along to your records until Samantha turns the music down. If on its return you're within a gnat's crotchet of the original, I'll be awarding points. And points mean a frankly sickening display of mass intellectual torpor. What do points mean? Yes, and this week's prize is the perfect postprandial treat for the sweet-toothed furrier. It's this after-eight mink. Okay. Richard Coles, you're to start, please, and I'd like you to accompany Leicester band Shawaddy Waddy singing Under the Moon of Love.
Let's go for a little walk under the moon of love.
Let's sit down and talk under the moon of love. I want to tell you that I love you. And I want you to be my girl, little darling. Let's walk, let's talk under the moon of love. The moon of love. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba. You look so lovely under the moon of love.
Excellent work. Okay, you're next, Andy Hamilton. I'd like you to accompany Leicester boy Engelbert Humperdinck singing Please Release Me.
Please release me, let me go.
For I don't love you anymore. 2 ways our lives would be a sin. So release me and let me love again. I have found a new love, dear, and I will always want her near. Her lips.
Your turn, Pippa Evans. Could you accompany Donna Summer singing I Feel Love? Thank you. There's Pippa Evans singing I Feel Love, and all the audience here in Leicester showing that they really know how to have a good time. And finally, Tony Hawks, I want you to accompany Jimmy Somerville singing the Communard song, You Are My World, but I want Richard Coles to accompany you on the piano as well, if that will be... a bit of a treat.
There's nothing more that can stop my course, so hold you tight, never let you go. Tomorrow's party will never end like a budding spring. Our love will bloom and grow. Your eyes to me are precious stones on a face that's made of solid gold. When I hold your hand, I want to cry, and your loving arms to protect me from the cold.
Thank you, Tony Hawks, and thank you, Richard Coles, and brilliant stuff. Yes, absolutely. Not easy playing the piano like that with Colin Sell flicking V signs at you while you're doing this. Well, the teams are going to do a spot of acting for us now in the round called Sound Charades. This game is all about miming, the theatrical technique of suggesting action, character, or emotion without words. The world's most famous mime artist was, of course, Marcel Marceau. Marceau discovered his aptitude for mime as a 6-year-old when he got trapped in the family greenhouse. Despite his frantic gesticulations for assistance, Marceau's family simply applauded and threw money. Well, in our version of the game entitled Sound Charades, team members are permitted the use of their voices. Richard and Andy, you're to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Drop the dead donkey. Drop the dead donkey.
It's a television show, 4 words.
4 words.
Vicar, what did you make of the rehearsal of our little nativity play?
Well... It was original.
Yes. This year we've tried to make it a little less cutesy, more gritty, more real, hence the changes.
I wasn't totally sure about the depiction of the Magi.
Well, let me explain. You see, the biblical Magi, it's not very real. They're idealised, not representative of mankind. So instead of 3 wise men, we've opted for 1 wise man, 1 averagely intelligent man, and 1 total idiot. That's more a cross-section of humanity, which is why they bought the baby Jesus gold, frankincense, and a traffic cone.
Yes, the baby Jesus was...
Too radical?
No. I don't mind him being portrayed by a puppet.
Well, you see, Mr. Bludston was desperate to be involved, and he fancies himself as a bit of a ventriloquist, and he could provide his own dummies, so...
No, absolutely, I get that. I just wasn't totally sure about the baby Jesus having a monocle.
Well, we can lose that. Now, anything else that bothered you, Vicar?
Well, I mean, I thought possibly some of it didn't feel very Christmassy.
Really? Which bits didn't feel very Christmassy?
Well, I'm thinking mainly of the corpse.
I see. I mean, it's not a human corpse.
I can see exactly what it is.
Well, it's an artistic choice. You know, it's a commentary on how we exploit beasts of burden.
Yes, but if the creature is deceased, then how would it carry the Virgin Mary to Bethlehem?
Well, with great difficulty. But it's symbolic. See, it's not literal. It's.
I'm sorry, but perhaps if you'd used a model rather than a real cadaver, then maybe I.
Yeah, but it's visceral. It's gritty. It's
filling the church with flies. Sorry, it's got to go.
So what you're saying is I've got to.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Well, it's got something to do with a cadaver. Do you think it's like a dead?
Oh, is it vintage television?
Yeah.
Vintage. It was hugely successful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Yes. I don't know what it is.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Go on, you tell them.
It's Drop the Dead Donkey.
Actually, the correct answer is Drop the Dead Donkey, touring from next January in theatres near you.
Well, thanks for the warning. Here's a further title going up on the laser display board for you, Tony and Pippa. And here is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Heidi. Heidi.
This is a book and a TV series, and it's one word.
Hi.
Hiya.
Heidi, hi.
Now you've gone too far. It's so easy.
A book and a TV show.
A book and a TV series.
Oh, I think I got it. Oh. Is it Heidi?
Well, this next round is all about reviews. Most performers remember their reviews. Indeed, author Tony Hawks keeps his in a scrapbook. Coincidentally, scrapbook was the two-word reply Tony got from his publisher when he sent them his latest manuscript. Incidentally, I noticed some very disappointing online reviews for the new Full Monty TV series. Just 1 star on TripAdvisor. So in this round, I shall present the teams with a selection of genuine internet reviews, and their job is to correctly identify to what the review is referring. Okay, so Andy, we'll start with you. Great price, very sticky.
A stick.
This was some fake blood on Amazon. How about this one, Tony? What's being reviewed? Okay, though I thought they would be thicker.
The audience.
It was actually silver sequin light switch cover from Amazon. What that is, I don't know. Pippa, what about this one? What's this referring to? Great for catching hairs, but really difficult to remove the hairs from the product.
A Jack Russell.
The answer is actually a hair catcher that goes in a shower sink strainer when you have it. Well, anyway, that's what it is. And finally, Richard, what's this a review for? Got it for my dad's birthday. The moment he opened it and saw what it was, the horror on his face was absolutely worth it.
His browsing history.
It was actually for an old age emergency pants. It was a funny gift for retirement. So, I said finally, I lied. There are some more. These are for any of you to have a go at. What's being reviewed here? Lovely and came complete with train.
The north of England.
It is a review for a wedding dress. What about this one? They do use lots of complicated words for 5-year-olds.
Janet and John do string theory.
It was actually a review of the National Space Centre in Leicester, on TripAdvisor. How about this one? Don't believe the description. It's actually more like a sheet.
Mexican chocolate mousse.
In fact, it was for a men's adult Jesus fancy dress costume. Any idea what this is a review for? Good, but you have to grip the bottoms hard to get the tops off.
Tortoises.
There was a review for tubes of glitter. And finally, what's being reviewed here? I got this out of curiosity after it was referenced repeatedly in Call the Midwife.
A backstreet abortion.
It was a review of Horlick's malt. Oh, I must get some of that. Well, it's now time for some music in the game called Song Stoppers. In this round, panellists from each team will take it in turn to sing the opening line to a series of well-known songs, and it's the job of their teammate to answer each opening line in a manner likely to end the song altogether. At the piano, we have Colin Sell. Incidentally, you may be interested to learn how in the 80s Colin once handled ELO, REM and ABC. That, of course, was before someone told him he was only allowed to hold 7 tiles at a time. OK, you can go first. Andy and Richard, can we have your medley of first lines now, please?
Gaudete, Christus es natus, ex Maria Virgine, gaudete.
Time to go home, Your Holiness, you piss. Breaking rocks in the hot sun, I fought the law and the law won.
Bit of a come down, eh, Mr. Trump?
Sorry I'm a lady, sorry I'm a lady, I would rather be
non-binary.
What are you doing the rest of your life?
Maliciously contesting planning applications.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? Don't you?
No, because my girlfriend, as you put it, is in fact the pearly king of Hoxton.
If there's something strange in your neighbourhood, who are you going to call?
The Daily Mail. And they called it puppy love.
But the CPS called it bestiality.
Do-a-dee-dee-dee-dum, diddy-dum.
Is not an answer this COVID inquiry can accept, Mr. Milton.
Your turn, Pippa and Tony.
Out on the wily, windy moors we'd roll and fall in green.
Somebody's had too many pints of Yorkshire bitter. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's
unlikely.
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love.
It's the second one. No.
You can reach me by railway.
In your bloody dreams, pal.
Remember that tank top you bought me? You wrote your gorgeous on it.
No. I wrote, you're egregious.
My, how on a Napoleon did surrender.
Actually, he surrendered at the port of Rochefort.
Oh, off, Tony.
I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate?
No, Tony, it'll be a judge.
And so this is Christmas. And what have you done?
I've bought all the food. I've wrapped the presents. I've tidied the house. What have you done, my lady dog?
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the funereal flush of fate dispatches the gilded goldfish of grief down the tear-stained toilet of eternity, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the team, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Nesta, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Tony Hawks, Pippa Evans, Andy Hamilton and the Reverend Richard Coles will be given Silly Things to Do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. We come to you from the historic market town of Dorking. Known throughout the world as the gateway to Junction 9 of the M25. The symbol of Dorking is the Dorking cockerel, which is commemorated in the town by a 10-foot statue of a cockerel. The statue was erected in 2007 on the Deepdean roundabout and is often decorated by the local council to commemorate certain events. Last Valentine's Day, it sported a knitted red heart, and during the 2012 Olympics, it wore a gold Olympic medal. And to commemorate a recent visit by Jacob Rees-Mogg, the 10-foot cock was left as it is. Dorking's most famous son was, of course, Sir Laurence Olivier. Born on the 22nd of May 1907, Olivier was always destined for theatrical greatness. Indeed, Parris records detailed his birth as born this day to Gerard and Agnes Olivier, a 6-pound, 4-ounce dear, dear boy. In early 2000, a statue was proposed in the town to honour Sir Laurence Olivier as the greatest actor of all time, whose 1948 performance as Hamlet set the standard against which all future Hamlets would be judged. And yet, his proud hometown still thought, nah, we'll go with a chicken. Legendary composer and symphonist Ralph Vaughan Williams lived in Dorking. It's claimed he wrote The Lark Ascending after seeing the songbird in a local meadow one crisp, bright winter's morning, and after subsequently catching a heavy cold, which he was forced to endure without a handkerchief, he composed Fantasia on green sleeves. In 1971, actor Oliver Reed bought nearby Broom Hall. The legendary Hellraiser was banned from his local pub for descending a chimney completely naked one evening and shouting, "Ho, ho, ho, I'm Santa Claus." According to the Surrey Advertiser, he emerged from the fireplace with a sooty beard and slightly singed sack. And talking of spoiling a good night out, let's meet the teams. On my right, please welcome Lucy Porter and Fred Macaulay. And on my left, Milton Jones and Omid Djalili. And taking his place on the scoring desk next to me, please welcome our resident tree trunk in trunks, the immaculate Sven. Well, we start this week with a round called Famous Last Words. In this round, teams, I'd like you to suggest words, the uttering of which would almost certainly result in death or serious injury. Lucy, you can start.
Oh, this is the life. The only thing that could improve this hot bath is some lovely fresh toast.
Milton.
So if you're going to buy that hand grenade, can I have your pin, please?
Fred.
Now, listen, mate, I've got an A level in chemistry, trust me. H2SO4 is water.
Omid.
Don't worry, Mum. Matt Hancock says it's completely safe.
Oh, I wonder where the mummy bear is.
Jump out the plane, 4,000 feet, 3,000, 2,000. I pull the cord. My cagoule tightens.
Abdullah, can I borrow your vest? Hey, that's not a joke for you.
I, Prince Harry, take you, Meghan.
Well, it's time for a musical round now, as I ask the team to sing one song to the tune of another. It's a complicated round which bears some explanation. Try to imagine a song's tune as a digital wristwatch, whereas the accompanying words or lyrics are the numbers on the screen. Whilst the casing of the wristwatch or tune remains the same, the digits or lyrics are free to change. Of course, if you have an analog watch, you should always remember to wind it. Otherwise, you'll be left with two useless hands that can't keep time. Which reminds me, at the piano, Colin incidentally, Colin was telling us that during the 70s he toured with the Stones. And thankfully, after a quick blast of shockwave therapy, he was able to pass them painlessly in his urine. OK, we'll start with you. Lucy Porter, I would like you to sing the words of Girlfriend in a Coma by the Smiths to the tune of Is This the Way to Amarillo?
Girlfriend in a coma. I know it's serious. Girlfriend in a coma. I know it's really serious. There were times when I could have murdered her. But you know I would hate anything to happen to her. No, I don't want to see her, do you? Really think she'll pull through, do you? Really think she'll pull through, do you? Ooh, girlfriend in a coma. I know it's serious. My baby, goodbye. There were times when I could have strangled her, but you know I'd hate anything to happen to her.
Lucy, I have to say the producers of Oklahoma at the West End's Wyndham's Theatre have been in touch, and he wants to know how you feel about selling programmes this Saturday. You now, Milton Jones, I'd like you to sing the words of Smack My Bitch Up by The Prodigy to the tune of the theme from Blankety Blank.
Change my pitch up, smack my pitch up. Change my pitch up, smack my pitch up. Change my pitch up, smack my pitch up, smack my pitch up. Smack my pitch up.
Thank you, Milton. Omid, Djalili, you're next. I'd like you to sing the words of Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood to the tune of Perfect Day by Lou Reed.
Relax, don't do it when you want to go to it. Relax, don't do it when you want to come. Relax, don't do it when you want to suck it, chew it. Relax, don't do it when you want to come. But shoot it in the right direction. Making it your intention. Live those dreams, scheme those schemes. Got to hit me, hit me, hit. Hit me with those laser beams.
Thank you, Omid. And finally, Fred Macaulay. I'd like you to sing the words of Single Ladies by Beyoncé to the tune of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah.
All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Now put your hands up in the club. We just broke up. I'm doing my own little thing, decided to dip. And now you want a trip, 'cause another brother noticed me. I'm up on him, he up on me. Don't pay him any attention, just cried my tears for 3 good years. You can't be mad at me, 'cause if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Fred Macaulay there, and to think he walked 500 miles to get here. Well, this next round is that popular favourite, Name That Motorway. In this game, I'll be playing short recordings of traffic, and all the players have to do is to identify that stretch of motorway, including the nearest junction. Well, I can see the audience are raring to go. So before they leave, let's play a round of Name That Motorway. Thank you, Colin. Right, buzzers at the ready. Here's recording number 1. Lucy.
That's the M3 at junction 13.
Is absolutely correct. But which carriageway? When you've done the hard bit, have a go.
Could I hear the clip again?
You may. And to help you, I'll play it backwards.
So that sounds like lorries on the inside lane travelling southwards. It's the northbound carriageway.
Is incorrect. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to open it up. Milton.
Well, if it's not northbound, could that be, by any chance, southbound carriageway?
It is absolutely correct. Yes, lucky guess there, Milton.
But as it happens, just after passing the M3, junction 13, I alighted at a service station because I had a sudden craving for a bag of Werther's Originals and a poo. Just thought you might enjoy the anecdote.
Yes, Fred.
Yeah, I can't allow that to pass. Surely the welcome break service station is miles away from M3 Junction 13, is it not?
It's a correct challenge, Fred, yes, I know. I know that welcome break very well. I once spent a very happy 3 days there charging my Tesla. So points go to Fred. Here's recording number 2.
That's the M4 just past Junction 5 westbound.
Yeah, that was quick.
It's my favourite stretch.
Is it?
Yeah. So many memories. A couple of years ago, Jack, I was just leaving the M4 motorway at Junction 5 and passing a farm when a cockerel ran out in front of the car, and I'm afraid I ran it over. So, of course, I went to the farm. I said to the farmer's wife, "Look, I'm sorry, but I've run over your cockerel and I'd like to replace it." And she replied, "Well, please yourself, the hen's around the back."
Omid has buzzed in. Omid, I should warn you, you can't buzz in just because you've heard it before.
I'm pretty sure there's no farm at Junction 5. I think you're thinking of Junction 7.
I think Omid's right, in fact, yes.
There is a farm at Junction 7, but the farmer's unmarried. You've confused it with Junction 9.
Ah, thanks, Milton. Bad luck, Fred. You may want to check that marriage was legal. Well, here's recording 3. Yes, Omid.
That's Scotland, isn't it?
You tell me.
I'm pretty sure that's the M17 bottleneck at Rutherglen.
Well, it could be, but on the date of the recording, that stretch was closed to traffic. Yes. Anyone else? Lucy.
M1 Junction 4 northbound?
No, Lucy, and if you think about it, you'll realise what a silly answer that is.
I'm just really, really sorry.
Nobody? Well, that surprises me. I thought you'd be all over it. It was the Italian motorway A7 Milan to Genoa, Junction 23. Milton?
Southbound.
Sorry, Milton. I would have accepted diretto a sud. We could go on playing this all night, but it's important to remember tiredness can kill. So, on to the next round. Well, this next round is called The Symptoms, and it's all about the world of medicine. A few years ago, I became run down and moody and experienced a complete loss of sex drive, so I Googled my symptoms to find out what I might have. Turned out it was kids. Yes. Apparently the problem can take as long as 18 years to clear off. Well, in this round, the teams will assume the role of doctors and patients suffering from an imaginary medical condition. And you can be the patients, Omid and Milton, and the identity of your mystery medical condition will now be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Milton and Omid think they're cutlery. Milton and Omid think they're cutlery.
Do come in. I'm just warming my hands up here, Fred.
I'm just cooling mine down.
Hey, up, we're just down from Sheffield. I feel like I'm just not cutting it anymore. I find I can't take the risks I used to, and I really don't like it when the stakes are too high. I mean...
Of course, it's not all bad. I do have a supportive wife. We've been together since wedding day. It was a beautiful service, but the romance is gone. I remember we used to love a good spoon. And these days, we don't have anywhere near the number of forks we used to have.
You're not wrong. It's been years since I've been held properly.
Yeah, me too. I think I regularly used to get laid on the dining table.
On the
plus side, we do like it when the whole family gets together at Christmas, all of us round the table, even the ones that no one has seen since last Christmas. And we really don't know what they're for.
Like all Christmases, things can get a bit tense.
You're right. Last year, it was so tense around the table, you could cut the atmosphere with Uncle Derek.
Yeah, he scares me.
I tell you who really scares me.
Who's that?
Uri Geller.
I've written down knives, but I think they're maybe blunt. But there's more to it than that. Would you think, Luce?
Well, the wedding was mentioned in a canteen of cutlery.
Yeah. Old canteen. Have we got it?
Well, they think they're cutlery. Yeah, they think they're cutlery.
Oh,
Yeah, well done. Well, the next game is a musical one entitled Song Stoppers. In this round, panellists from each team will take it in turn to sing the opening line to a series of well-known songs. And it's the job of their teammate to answer each opening line in a manner likely to end the song altogether. At the piano, we have Colin Sell. Incidentally, Colin tells us that in the 70s he wrote the theme from MASH. It proved to be so popular, the sales of dehydrated instant potatoes went through the roof. You can go first, Omid and Milton. Can we have your medley of first lines now, please?
Are you going to Scarborough Fair?
No.
When I walk on by, girls be looking like damn he fly. I pimp to the beat, walking on the street in my new Le Freak, yeah. This is how I roll, animal print, pants out of control.
Lovely to meet you, Mr. Gove. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away.
Yeah, I told you I needed a kidney.
And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. And you may find yourself in another part of the world. And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. And you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife.
That is the vaguest horoscope I've ever heard. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
I don't think Granny can hear you.
Early each day to the steps of St. Paul's, the little old bird woman comes. In her own special way to the people she calls.
It was Quasi's fault, not mine.
Have you seen the old man in a closed-down market, kicking up the papers with his worn-out shoes?
That used to be Jack D.
All right, your turn, Lucy and Fred. Can we have your first line medley now, please?
We're walking in the air. We're floating in the moonlit sky.
This is some seriously good shit.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what Friday.
Yep, and Saturday's when the Prozac ran out, wasn't it?
Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people and they're young and alive.
So, yeah, basically anywhere other than Dorking.
The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes.
That's very kind, but it's actually glaucoma.
Why does it always rain on me?
Because you live in Scotland, Fred.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
No anal.
Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. Yes, but there is just time to fit in a quick game of late arrivals at a wedding. It'll come as no surprise to anyone that Sven is a highly experienced campanologist, and last week he shared his skills with a novice group of gentlemen bell ringers, keen to learn how to ring for a wedding. After a lot of tugging in the vestry, which resulted in a round of very uplifting dongs, to complete the experience, Sven asked the verger to show them what the old organ could do while he took every one of them up the aisle. In this round, teams, I'd like you please to announce the late arrivals at a wedding. Lucy, you can start.
So good to see Mr. and Mrs. Arzadafew and their son, Vic Arzadafew.
Omid.
Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Inali Less Tedious Than the Man Her Sister Married and their daughter, Marge Inali Tedious Than the Man Her Sister Married.
Fred.
Delighted to say the arrival has just occurred of Mr. and Mrs. Money Runs Out, She'll Be Off, I Bet, and their daughter, Wendy Money Runs Out, She'll Be Off, I Bet.
Milton.
Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Istrioff Ismail Zofwe and their son, Registry Office Smelter.
And joining us all the way from Sweden, it's Mr. and Mrs. Chance at Freedom and their son, Lars Chance at Freedom.
From Scotland, Mr. and Mrs. Esley Think Thistle Last, and their son, Jonasley Think Thistle Last.
I'm very pleased to announce Mr. and Mrs. Terringfirm Just Went Bust and their daughter Kate Terringfirm Just Went Bust.
And now, please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Horrible Feeling I've Shagged the Bride. And their son, Ivan, Horrible Feeling I've Shagged the Bride.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Riffice the Vic on the Walton Up. Sadly, they couldn't make it today. Oh, but who's just come in? It's Mr. and Mrs. Riffice the Vic on the altar and their son, Zach Riffice the Vicar on the altar.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as the tepid tomato of time is left uneaten on the full English plate of fate, before the shocking chef of shamelessness pops it on the next punter's plate of posterity, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the team, Sven, myself, and our audience here in Dorking, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Omid, Djalili, Lucy Porter, Milton Jones and Fred Macaulay were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steen and Stephen Dick. And the producer was John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us on a second visit to Dorking. Yes, the town known throughout Surrey as Dorking. Celebrating the town's connection with poultry is local landmark, the Dorking Cockerel, a 10-foot statue situated on a roundabout. Visitors to Dorking are always delighted to see the sculpture, particularly as it slips out of view in their rear-view mirror. One of the town's most famous sons is author Daniel Defoe, whose novel Robinson Crusoe features a man stranded miles from civilization, desperately trying to survive despite the lack of any basic facilities or even a friendly face. If you wouldn't mind letting me get the punchline out before you laugh. And if you're wondering how that might feel, try spending a Tuesday night in Dorking. The UK wife-carrying race is held annually in Dorking, taking place over a 380-metre obstacle course for the prize of a barrel of local ale. For obvious reasons, it was impossible to hold the race in 2021, although, to be fair to the ladies, we all put on a few pounds in lockdown. Formed in 1880, Dorking Wanderers are the oldest club in Surrey. Dorking Wanderers play in the 5th tier of English football, and for the uninitiated, that's one tier below the National Subbuteo League. Dorking is home to the largest vineyard in the UK, Denby's Wine Estate, which was once the location of a full-size house built from Lego for a TV show hosted by James May. At the end of the show, the Lego house was demolished and the 3.3 million bricks used were offered to schools around the UK. Sadly, they were rejected in favour of aerated concrete. But UK schools are not alone in using substandard material, which barely props them up. Let's meet the teams. On my right, please welcome Lucy Porter and Fred Macaulay. And on my left, Milton Jones and Omid Djalili. And taking her place at the desk next to me to enjoy an evening of scoring, please welcome the ever-delightful Samantha. Well, we start this week with some new additions to the Uxbridge English Dictionary. A good English dictionary is essential for learning the correct use of similar terms. For example, many people don't know the subtle difference between the words instruction and rubric. Well, instruction means detailed information showing how something should be done, performed, or operated, whereas rubric directed Dr. Strangelove. But the meanings of words are constantly changing, team, so your suggestions, please, or any new definitions you may have spotted recently. Omid.
Net and Yahoo. How we once search for things online.
Lucy.
Amplitude. Sufficiently masticated.
Milton.
Chichester. Where you end up if you ask a taxi to take you to Chester on a very cold day.
And Fred.
Aspic. Disgusting habit.
Forensic, overseas vomit.
Chillax, to put a tomahawk in the fridge.
Jocularity, having a right good laugh in Inverness.
Phenomenon, da-da-da-da-da.
Disembarking, Jamaican description of dogs barking.
Blistered, the perfect bowel movement.
Aftermath, when biology is.
Simpleton, just 20 hundredweight.
Barcelona, to whom the package belongs.
Jacuzzi, French for I blame myself.
Expect, former partner attacked by chicken.
Criteria, cafe for sad people.
I'll give this one a try. Transistor, my brother.
Okay. Okay, the teams are going to sing along to some well-known songs now in a round called Pick Up Song. Dorking is home to the Strawberry Recording Studios. Some of the biggest names in rock have recorded there, including Paul McCartney and Canadian superstar Bryan Adams. Before the show, Fred was telling us how popular Bryan Adams is in the Macaulay household, and indeed how much he and Mrs. Macaulay enjoyed a summer of '69. Well, in this round, Samantha will spin the discs and each of you teams will sing along to your records. If on its return you're within a gnat's crotchet of the original, I'll be awarding points. And points mean a nausea-inducing parade of mass imbecility. What do points mean? Prizes! And this week's prize is just the thing for the house-proud Bond villain. It's this Febreze Lair Freshener. Okay. Omid, Djalili, you're to start, and I'd like you to accompany the late Shane MacGowan and Kirsty MacColl singing Fairy Tale of New York.
They got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold. Where the wind goes right through you, no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome, you were pretty, queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they yelled out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the drunks they were singing. We kissed on a corner, then danced through the night. And the boys on the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay, and the bells were ringing out. For Christmas, now ringing out for Christmas Day. That's the Shane MacGowan.
Yes, I'm sure he'd have been very chuffed with that tribute. Okay, you're next, Lucy Porter. I'd like you to accompany Jose Feliciano singing Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Lucy. Is there anyone you'd like us to call for you? Okay, Milton Jones, you're next. I'd like you to accompany Peter Orty singing Walking in the Air from The Snowman.
We're walking in the air. We're floating in the moonlight sky. The people far below are sleeping as we fly. I'm holding very tight. I'm riding in the midnight blue. I'm finding I can fly so high above the
Thank you, Milton. You've been picking your own mushrooms again. Finally, would you, Fred Macaulay, please accompany Bob Dylan singing Here Comes Santa Claus?
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen, all his reindeer pulling on the rain. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stockings to say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He got a bag that filled with toys, boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells and go jangle, what a beautiful sight. What a beautiful sight. Jump in bed and tell you again, Santa Claus comes tonight.
Well, thank you, Fred. I'm afraid you get no points from this Dylan fan for that frankly contemptuous impression. Well, the teams are going to do a spot of acting for us now in the round called Sound Charades. This game is all about miming the theatrical technique of suggesting action, character, or emotion without words. The father of modern mime was, of course, Marcel Marceau. Marceau died aged 84 in a French retirement home after a lengthy battle with testicular cancer. Unlike regular charades, in the game Sound Charades, team members are permitted the use of their voices. Milton and Omid, you're to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia. It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Right. It's a sitcom, 5 words.
Okay. So, put your head in this.
What, in the cream cheese?
Yeah, just do it.
All right. Oh, wow. I thought it would be dark.
No, every time.
Right. I thought it was the advert for Philadelphia Light. But it's a sitcom, you see. I think Lucy might be on it.
I think it's Danny DeVito and friends in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It's your turn, Fred and Lucy. Your title is now being exhibited on the laser display board, and here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Chicago. Chicago.
So it's a musical, and it's one word.
Mm-hmm. Anything to declare?
Oh, just the stuff I'm carrying in the back of the lorry.
Which is?
I'm fully laden with baby hens.
So you're telling me you're carrying infant poultry?
Yep, newly hatched from eggs.
OK, pull over, please. We'll need you to fill a few things out.
Paperwork and stuff?
Yeah, all that jazz.
OK. Poultry. Did you say poultry?
We did.
Young poultry?
Yep.
Musical, one word. It's got to be... There's only one, isn't it?
Chicago.
Chicago. It's got to be...
Chicago. Well, flying in the face of public opinion, let's try another round of that. Here's a further title going up on the laser display for you, Milton and Omid, and here once again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Thor. Thor.
It's a film, and it's one word.
My stomach hurts.
Oh dear, was it something you ate?
No, I don't think so.
Is it very painful?
It's smarting slightly.
Just slightly?
Yes, just slightly.
So the pain is more like an ache, you'd say?
Yes, something like that.
You know what it is, I think.
I think I got it.
With the references to pain.
Pain, and is it Thor?
Well, it's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I notice our postman collapsing under the weight of a letter. It comes from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. She writes, "Dear Tom Kerridge, on a recent visit to your restaurant, I had your £37 fish and chips. Only later did I realise I hadn't left a tip. So here it is. Don't charge £37 for fish and chips, Baldy. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Trellis." Well, on with the game, teams, and since we're in Dorking, we'll play according to basic Surrey rules, modified by the poultry farm variation, as laid out by Giles and Mallard. This means that players will receive 1 extra point for a location related to farming, 2 for a location related to birds, and 3 points for a location related to poultry. In all other respects, play is as normal, but with no penalty on gridding the diagonal. However, teams beware of obtuse contact. Fred, you can start.
Crikey. I think I'll just come in with Orpington.
Orpington. No extra points for that.
No. I wasn't expecting any.
Well, you didn't get any.
Acton Town.
Acton Town.
Sorry, it's my first time.
Oh, yes.
Gridding on the diagonal. If I take us to Finchley Road.
Oh, if only you'd listened to the programme. Finchley Road, you can do that.
Gold Hawk Road.
Oh, yeah. Yes, nice one. Extra point there.
I don't think you should be too hard on Lucy. I mean, it's first time. A lot of people overthink the rules. So, Canary Wharf.
Oh, yeah, now we're cooking.
So, Harrow and Wealdstone.
Yes, that can work if it was your go.
It's a lot harder than it looks, isn't it?
Harrow and Wealdstone.
Yes. Indeed, yes. Lucy.
Cockfosters.
Oh, yes. Extra points there as well. That's good. Omid.
Hendon Central.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure this is more lateral than diagonal, so I'm going to go Hounslow West.
No, you would be gridding that one, I'm afraid. Yes, can't let you have that.
Have I just lost the bonus I got?
You have, yes. Now I think of it.
Lambeth North.
Orpington.
I'm afraid we can't repeat on Orpington. Always a bad idea.
Why not?
Because it's always a bad idea.
Leighton.
Lucy, it is your go.
Okay. Mornington Crescent.
Well done. And now for a round that's all about Christmas. Yes. I tend not to go overboard during the festive season. My wife loves it and is always very generous with her Christmas gifts. Last year I asked for a cheese plant, and now I'm the proud owner of the Limeswold Creamery. Our very own Colin was telling us that he's already received a total of 4 Christmas cards, and he's very much hoping he might get another one this year. Okay, in this round, teams, I'll read out some incomplete verses taken from genuine Christmas cards. Your job is to try to guess how the original verse might have been completed. Omid, here's the first Christmas card. Can you finish this verse? Stockings dress the mantelpiece neatly in a row. The tree is decked with baubles bright. The cosy hearth's aglow. Carols echo through the halls as all await the roast.
But I burned the bleeding turkey, so all we've got is toast.
Fred, here's a corporate Christmas message for you. Merry Christmas, valued customer. We wish you festive cheer.
Could you please try a different card? The last one failed to clear.
Milton, how about this? Can you finish this Christmas card rhyme? Tidings of comfort, tidings of joy, deck the halls with holly.
But first, I need to tell you that I failed the poetry module of my creative writing course.
So may your day be jolly, merry and bright, and your Christmas time be jolly. Lucy, how about this one? I took a lick of the candy cane, and oh, it tasted yummy.
Now Daddy, with a great big smile, is saying, thank you, Mummy.
Yeah, they used to be on the Christmas tree, but now it's in my tummy. Merry Christmas. Omid, can you finish this one? It's your baby's first Christmas, a time you'll both enjoy. It doesn't really matter if you buy sweeties or a toy.
Because he won't remember a bloody thing.
Because all children are special. They bring innocence and fun. The years of special magic have only just begun. What a lie that is. Milton, can you complete this Christmas message? A gift of a robin this Christmas is a loved one saying hello. You might not be able to see them.
Because they're under the patio.
They'll set your hearts aglow. And Fred, can you complete this Christmas card? Snowflake, snowflake in the sky, love to watch you floating by. Down you fall upon the ground.
And then you melt and turn to slush because life is feckin' meaningless.
Is the correct answer. All right, look, here are a couple for any of you to have a go at. To parents at Christmas. The best gift at Christmas is easy to see. It's not wrapped in paper or under the tree. The best gift at Christmas and all the year through
is taking away Chris Rea's car keys.
Is having great parents as special as you. Merry Christmas, Mum and Dad. And finally, a sympathy card at Christmas. Sympathy at Christmas. Your first Christmas without him. How we wish that he was here to celebrate with all of us at this special time of year, but
he's still dead.
Oh, Fred. Who hurt you? It's actually, he's never far away because he's here in all our hearts. Okay. Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. But in commemoration of the Dorking chicken, there is just time to squeeze in a quick round of Chicken Farmer's Songbook. Christmas, an increasingly popular alternative to turkey, is the capon, a neutered male chicken prized for its exceptional taste. It's been championed by our own Samantha in her role as a judge for the National Poultry Guild. This year, the competition between producers was intense, but after an enjoyable afternoon spit roast, Samantha was able to narrow it down to a single gentleman breeder from nearby Ockley, who not only received a personal commendation from her for a very fine stuffing, but also a coveted Great Taste Award for his prize-winning cock. I've told you, just don't open any more emails from Sadiq Khan. I'm not having it. So, teams, your suggestions, please, of songs to suit an audience of chicken farmers. Fred, you can go first.
The Ballad of John and Yoke.
Omid.
ABBA. Sing a new song, chicken tikka.
Milton.
Don't look back in anger.
Lucy.
I should be so clucky, 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 clucky.
In the gravy.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a rotisserie baby, right round, right round.
Alice, Alice, who the is Alice?
You can wring my neck.
KFC, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Lay, lady, lay.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Very good.
The bantam of the operator.
Coops upside your head. Said coops upside your head.
Can you hear the drums for Nando's?
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the tatty tinsel of time dislodges the prickly pine needles of posterity into the freshly shampooed shag pile of eternity, I notice it's very nearly the end of the show. So from the teams, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Dorking, it's a Merry Christmas and goodbye. Goodbye.
Omid Djalili, Lucy Porter, Milton Jones and Fred Macaulay were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick. And the producer was John Naismith.